But I'm telling you guys, that is literally the most important time to do whatever it is that you're trying to do whenever you don't feel like it, because that's what's gonna really catapult you and make those habits stick. Hey guys, so I kind of wanted to hop on here and have a chat with you guys because it is the new year and I want you guys to start the new year off on the best way possible. So we're just gonna have a little conversation on how to make this year your best year. I feel like 2024 was a crazy year and so much had happened. Yeah, just a crazy year, I feel like, for most people. And I'm hoping that we're going in the right direction moving forward. I mean, things probably have to get worse before it gets better, but the best way to make a change in the world is to make a change within yourself. And if you want to see a change in the world, be the change you want to see. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was Gandhi who said that. But whatever it is that you're trying to pursue, or if some people are probably just depressed, there's a lot of things going on, to kind of distract us from our true selves. And most people, I feel like, aren't following their passions. I think most people are just in survival mode, trying to figure out what's the best thing that they can do to make money. And I feel like in 2025 we need to start listening to our hearts more and our bodies more, and whatever makes you happy. And I feel like if you don't know what your passions are or what your purpose is, following what makes you happy is the perfect way to get there, because doing things that resonate with your soul will push you to wherever you need to be. And you don't need to necessarily know how you're going to get there, as long as you're making strides and effort, to do things that you want to do. So I feel like whatever it is, make a promise to yourself. Start writing down any goals that you have in mind or any hobbies that you want to start, and make sure that you make time for it. And the way that you do that, I know depending on everyone watching this probably has a different schedule, and I am still working, a part-time job. Well, was full-time, but now I'm going back down to part-time. So now I have more time to actually put more effort into the things that I am passionate about, and my passions and my purpose. But once you write down all those things, every day try to do one or two of those things on that list, and do that every day. Don't beat yourself up if you don't finish or if you don't accomplish everything on the list, because it's okay. You have to get somewhere. You have to start. So just write down on a list all your goals, all your hobbies that you want to start doing, interests, whatever, and then try and do something on that list every day. Make timers on your phone if you have to, and schedule time out of your day to make those things happen, or to partake in whatever it is that you want to do. And then at the end of the week, have a conversation with yourself about how it made you feel, and really how it made you feel. Because I think that's the most important part. And that's why I said following what makes you happy is most important. That's what's going to take you to, that's what's going to get you to where you want to be in life. Because when you're in motion and you're doing things that you love, you're resonating and at the highest level, because you're in your purpose, you're aligned with what it is that you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to do things that bring you happiness, and stay away from the things that are not bringing you happiness, or that are disrupting your life or having a negative effect on your life. Those things you should be trying to get rid of as much as possible. I feel like making a list and doing things day by day is the start of starting good habits and being disciplined. Discipline is kind of tough, especially if you're starting a new habit. You have to learn how to control yourself. And once you're starting to implement new things into your life, your old self is gonna want to keep you stuck in those old habits because that's what your old self is used to. So it's gonna be tough. Like if you want to go to the gym more or eat healthy more, you gotta really give yourself that push. And honestly, you're gonna have to do things that you don't feel like doing at the moment, or yeah, that's just it. You're just gonna have to do things sometimes when you don't really feel like it. But I'm telling you guys, that is literally the most important time to do whatever it is that you're trying to do whenever you don't feel like it, because that's what's gonna really catapult you and make those habits stick, And then you feel better too on the days that you didn't really want to do it, but you did anyways. It makes you feel like you accomplished something, and you really did. You did something that you didn't want to do, but you needed to do it for your own betterment. That's an amazing thing. So sometimes you have to do things when you don't feel like it. If you set a schedule to go to the gym in the morning at blah 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 time, wake up the next day and go to the gym. And it sounds like it's easier said than done, but it's not. Make it so, like, if you've never been to the gym before and you're gonna tell yourself you're gonna start going every single day, that's a lie. Because you're not gonna start. That's like too huge of a jump. You need to start slow, start somewhere, get the habit in place so that way it's there, and then build up from there. If you're trying to jump from one thing from one extreme to the next, it's not going to be stable, and you're not going to have longevity, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to fall off, and falling off never makes you feel good. So normally you're just going to start going back to your old ways. But to avoid that, just start slow. Make it every 3 days you go to the gym. Make it every Monday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Spread it out however you want to, but just make sure that you go. Make sure that you do it. And then when you keep promises to yourself, when you say that you're gonna do something and you do it, it gives you more confidence, and it makes you feel more secure within yourself. So that alone is an act of self-love. Doing things that you say that you're gonna do. Also, the next thing that I think is so important this year is to eliminate all distractions. Like, TikTok is supposed to be banned, so-called, in the month of January. I don't remember what's the exact date, but it's supposed to be getting banned sometime soon. And I'm not gonna lie, although I love TikTok for what it is, and it has helped me so much in the past when it comes to creating content, and honestly just learning other things, because TikTok, you can learn so much on there. You can learn so much on the internet in general. TikTok, in my opinion, was just a more fast-paced way of getting information, which is not the best. It's not the best. I feel like although it had some good to it, it definitely had some bad. And I think not having TikTok would be very beneficial for our society, at least right now anyways. Technology is getting out of hand, but we can use technology to our advantage. That's what we should be doing, working with technology instead of exploiting it. But baby steps. Limit as many distractions as you can. That's something that I'm definitely working on this year. And even if that means deleting apps or forcing yourself to just sit and do nothing or do something productive. And that could be anything, you know, whatever productive looks like to you, aside from scrolling or, you know, distracting yourself with other things. Like engulfing yourself in a hobby could be productive, you know. So just being more grounded and more present. So when you eliminate distractions, you're more focused and you can achieve a lot more. So distractions should be the number one thing that you work on getting rid of this year. You are what you eat. I'm so big on health and wellness, and I fell off track with my vegan diet, but I'm getting back on it. And it was more so an experiment for me too, because I wanted to see how my body reacted to me eating meat again, and if it made a difference, if it didn't make a difference, and just like my eating habits. I kind of want to experiment, and for me, I feel like eating meat is something that I don't necessarily need. I do want to get my blood tested though. This is random now. I want to get my blood tested to see, you know, what my allergies are, because I know I'm allergic to a couple of things. Except for food, I haven't really had any allergic reactions to it, but who knows, I could be allergic to something I don't even know. But just to understand my body, and I feel like that's so empowering, like knowing your body, what you can and cannot eat. So that's something I want to get into more. But just as of now, I've been watching what I eat a lot more, cooking more meals instead of buying out, and if I do buy out, choose a healthier option. But eating your best is going to give you, it's just so many amazing benefits to watching what you eat, and it's going to help you in this year of 2025 being a healthier person, having a clearer mind, better skin, more energy. There's so many benefits to having a healthy body. So watch what you eat, cook foods as much as you can, and it's just also less expensive to cook, and then to cook instead of buying food all the time. You know, it can get expensive buying out, but that's something that I feel like is so important. And again, it's another act of self-love. I feel like in general the world needs a love right now. We need more of like just the feminine caretaking energy. We've been in the masculine for so long, and I think we all just need to, it would be nice for us to like start moving towards more empathy with each other and ourselves, and more love with each other and ourselves. So that to me is so big, just love, and love being expressed in so many different ways, like self-love, love with others, how you treat yourself, how you treat others, you know. That is so important to me, and I think the year of 2025, this is something that we're probably gonna start seeing a lot more, just more positive outcomes in situations, being around positive people. That's another thing too. You are who you hang around. Watch the people that you keep in your company. If they're not adding any positivity in your life or any benefit, kick it to the curb. Kick it to the curb. It sounds rough, but it's true, because you don't want anyone bringing you down this year. You want somebody who's going to catapult you to wherever you need to be and to make you better, and vice versa. You want to be the best person you can be, so you can have a positive effect. So you can have a positive effect on the people around you. So if anybody around you is not serving you for their greater good, they gotta go. So be strict on who you keep around you this year, because it's definitely gonna benefit you, and you will not regret going ghost on people who don't deserve you or your energy. So cut them off. Don't be afraid to be yourself. That's a big thing, and I feel like I want to end the video on this note as well. Don't be afraid to be yourself. And I feel like a lot of people, also because of TikTok too, a lot of people have lost like their self-identity. Like a lot of people are being the same person, or just following others. And learn what you like, learn how you want to dress, learn what's your style, learn you, because you're so unique. And you being yourself, authenticity in general, that is a high vibrational, how do you say that? Authenticity, just, it vibrates very high, it's a very positive thing, whether the people around you like it or not. Being yourself is what's gonna open doors for you. You can't really get to where you want to be or where you're meant to be if you're being someone else. So just figure out who you are if you don't know, and start being who you want to be. If you've been afraid to, or if you've been hiding behind closed doors, just shaking in your boots because you're scared of what people are going to say about you, don't care what people are going to say, because people are going to say what they want to say. And half of the time, or at the end of the day, you don't want to let other people cause you to not reach your... You don't want other people to cause you to delay your progress in life. So be you and love you. That's like the most positive, that's like the biggest thing I can say. And I'm gonna end the video off on that. It's just, this year of 2025, be you, love on you, be you and love on you. Simple as that. And stick to your goals. This year, we're not playing around, okay? We're not playing around. Whatever it is you're meant to do, you go for it with little distractions. It's nothing but you and you. You got this. If you're watching this, I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited for you to just excel this year. And yeah, that's it for this video. I don't know what else to say. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys so much, and that's it. Peace out.